West to the east, north to the south, in the belly of the beast. One, two. Feels like
It was only yesterday.
don't be sit and watch the sky turning ever grey. Black and white, watching money leading men astray. Fooling in and out of light as the heavens spray. We mix the whiskey with the lemonade.
Last week on Match Week 2, I hate to break it to you, but yet again, we missed our lock pick, so we're 0-2 on the season. We're really going to have to work that one back. I said West Ham, which I watched the first half of that game. They got completely dominated by what I thought was lower class opposition. I went to sleep after that. I was going to come on this podcast episode basically saying I'm sorry and that West Ham was a joke. I watched the highlights. I do feel a little bit hard done by what happened there. Two smack daddies right off the crossbar. Souček header saved, point
See you
blank.
later, robbed.
Penalty saved on Declan Rice.
Yeah.
And the goal that Nottingham Forest, not to discredit them for picking up the 3 points, but how did that end up in the back of the net? A little bit of pinball in the box and boom.
That's
but
huge.
Hey, that's all you need sometimes. All you need. So we are both 0-2 for locks because you said Liverpool.
I'm not doing that anymore.
Darwin, little bit of Zidane in him that day.
He'll learn.
I hope so, and quickly, because he's going to have to adapt to the Prem. Although, that being said, guys, the locks were missed. Last weekend, we did absolutely hounce in terms of the results. Manny went 70%. I, myself, went 80%. So, apart from giving out the locks that were complete bags of shit,
If Chelsea would have won,
did pretty good. What'd I say? Draw or Tottenham. The money was there at minus 175. Came late, but when it comes late, it feels great, Andy. It really does. Okay, moving on to match week 3. Tottenham versus Wolves to start off the weekend.
this is actually probably one of my favorite games for a gambling aspect of it.
Tottenham's a little steep, although I do agree with you. I think that it is
Wolves
a good game.
are a bag of shite right now.
They are. Wolves is a very difficult team to back at the moment. Tottenham, for me, is always a difficult team to back because they seem to get some really sketchy results, but I can't say shit. I mean, they did steal that 4th spot from us, so they're getting points from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think this is the type of game
At
that they
home,
get those
too.
points. At home, still
Happy
playing at
with
White
that.
Hart Lane.
Yep.
Beautiful. They'll be taking on Wolves, battering, I think. I could see them putting a lot of goals in. Tottenham's been pretty efficient. Plus, they had quite the game there with Chelsea. Stuck it out.
Conte and Tuchel. Little scrappy.
Man. Yeah, I almost thought we were going to have an after-the-scenes UFC bout. So Tottenham, both agreed on Tottenham.
For sure.
Tottenham will beat Wolves. Next, we've got Everton versus Nottingham Forest. Nottingham done give me the dagger last weekend.
I actually think they could pick up points here because Everton in my books is, I think they may go down. I don't know. It's a big call, but
I don't know about going down. They saved himself I don't know how many teams this guy's
going down.
He's already got 8 teams going down this season, guys. Don't know who they're going to be. Everton, though, is very difficult to back. Nottingham, I haven't seen much of them, although they look like they've got themselves pretty good in terms of equipping for the Premier League
They're
season.
picking up valuable points already.
They are. That being said, I think Everton, they would be looking at this game as a game they should be taking points
And
in.
I still won't go them at home.
Everton is a wounded animal. They're a deer walking through the forest with an arrow sticking out of its butt.
So what are you doing then?
I say draw. Or double chance. Draw or Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
You can get that at evens. Minus 125.
Draw or Nottingham.
And if Nottingham manages to bag an early one, kind of like they did in their last game against West Ham.
Yeah. You should know.
On the double chance. I know. That one's sank deep. On the double chance, I think it's a really good gander. Leicester versus Southampton.
So it looks like Leicester should deal with these guys comfortably, but who knows? They could be 2-0 up. They could be 3-0 up. The game's never gone. It's never done and dusted with these guys.
And for me, Southampton's kind of always been that team that'll just take a broomstick, throw it in your bike spokes when you're going downhill. Like they come in and they get weird results. I will take Leicester though. I'll take Leicester to get the win.
Yeah,
At home,
I'll go
like,
Leicester.
I mean, they've been showing all the pieces they need to win games and be competitive, apart from the complete collapse and things like that, but we're getting accustomed to it. I think Leicester sharpens up their tools and takes care of Southampton.
Yeah, Leicester.
Fulham versus Brentford.
I don't know. I think this could be a draw.
I'm gonna have to go Brentford.
That's exactly.
I gotta go Brentford. I didn't really put too much thought into this
Actually, yeah, no,
leading into it. Fulham's got some pretty good results early. I feel like people might be giving them a little too much credit while undercrediting their opposition in Brentford. Brentford has some very solid pieces. Let's not get carried away, but they did just bangerang fucking United. Hard. Bad.
Embarrassment.
Bad. So bad. They're finally questioning that bum Harry Maguire that I've been speaking shit on for seasons.
Yeah, I don't know, guys.
So, sticking to my guns, and finally they realize.
I'm done. I don't even want to. Now you got me thinking about it. And I'm
what does it
off.
take? What does it take? But no. I'd say Brentford.
I'm going draw.
Draw? Okay. Brentford. Yeah. You going draw? Yeah. Final decision. Palace versus Villa. This one's a pick'em too. And I think rightfully so. I see draw written all over this one.
Palace just picked up points off the best team in the world. I'm actually going to take Palace.
Some sketchy fashion.
I'm taking Palace.
Palace, eh? You know what? I do really like what Vieira is doing there. I also do really like what Stevie G's doing. I think Villa's been a little bit under par. But no, I'm going to have to say draw.
Draw?
Yeah, you say Palace?
I'll take Palace.
Okay, Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Arsenal.
Oh my
No
God.
doubt.
Here we go.
Gunners.
No. Yep.
Gunners.
I agree. Gunners, sure.
These are the types of games that we got to prove to ourselves we can get points in as well, because
I said that.
This shit's been make or break difference for us.
You just cursed it. I said that about our boys beginning of the season. Watch, Bournemouth 2-0.
No way. I say
Gunners.
the young lads keep it going.
Yeah.
Big W for Arsenal. Finally putting some respect on our name. Minus 250 for odds.
I'm still taking that all day.
Oh, me too. 100%. This team's banging. Seems like a group of guys that want to play together and win. Arsenal to beat Bournemouth.
Yeah.
West Ham versus Brighton.
I don't know. Am I giving West Ham too much credit for the season that they've had in the beginning of last season, how good they were?
I personally think West Ham has shown the qualities. I was beginning to think that they were starting to lack a little, but they've shown the qualities in the football that I've seen, in the highlights I've seen, in the football that I've watched.
They lost to Nottingham.
They lost to Nottingham, but in the fashion that they did, it does not make you a weak team.
Okay.
You guys drew Fulham, and you drew Crystal Palace, and you're over here spewing shit about how they're the best team in the world. So don't even start with me. But yeah, West Ham is still a quality side. They've been building something there under Moyes, a very, very well-oiled machine. They still have all the pieces to it. I was really disappointed with the performance, though, of Anthony.
Yeah. Bulldoze. That just brings up another highlight when you bulldoze that guy over and they scored.
The goal that got called back, which is questionable. It's a bit soft. I mean, if a guy runs into you and not even looking at you, come on, what's happening?
But other than that, he was a ghost.
He was, and he was looked very, very frustrated out there. I think if he got back to his scoring ways, which this is a team they're very familiar with, I think he could. Brighton's been performing under par. They lost Cucurella, who looked very great at Chelsea.
Yeah,
for his first appearance. I say West Ham is going to beat Brighton. Plus 130.
I'm going draw.
Draw.
I'm not going West Ham. Not yet. I'm going
They
draw.
don't even have the 90th minute rat anymore on Brighton. No. Maupay, he's gone. Too bad. He was a fun guy to watch. He really was. Leeds versus Chelsea.
Up the Blues.
You got
Up the Blues.
Leeds has been shite.
And Chelsea actually played brilliant against Tottenham. I don't know how they didn't win that game. That's absurd.
I peeped a little bit of those highlights, but I
Ball
can't recall
movement.
as much
I
as I'd
actually like
to.
Raheem.
Oh, Raheem, I've been praising this guy since day one.
He's looking good. Koulibaly, what the...
That goal.
What on earth
What a
is
first
that?
goal for your club, eh?
Come on.
Is that not... Is a first touch volley off of
It's
the
a
corner
first
kick?
touch volley. See you later.
Drop your
Goalie don't
panties.
even know. Goalie don't even know where the ball is.
Man, drop your panties, contact my manager for my number so he can tell you I don't give it out.
Yeah.
That was
insane.
What a goal. Koulibaly.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Chelsea to beat Leeds then. Minus 182, which I think is an absolute steal.
Yeah.
I know Chelsea, everybody seems to think they're lacking that attacking threat at the moment, but I think there's enough quality in the players that they have on that side to deal with Leeds and deal with Leeds comfortably on the road. Newcastle versus City.
How is City posted at minus 275 right now for odds?
Against anybody, really.
Like, we get it, St. James Park, big stadium, Newcastle's at home, but they're still facing Erling Braut Haaland.
And City.
And City behind them.
This team's a wrecking ball. And you know what? The way the season has started, I feel like this is a dangerous animal that we're dealing with in City.
Yeah.
So their main competition has already gone off and kicked away 4 points down the drain. Which, 4 points, you say relax, but look at the gap last year. You say relax, but look at the gap last year. You guys should not be relaxing. Not in my opinion. And City sees this, and they've seen blood. They're a shark in the water, and I think that they are just going to crush anybody in and out until Liverpool returns to those ways and starts making them nervy again. Right now,
we got them on the double.
Pressure.
Don't worry.
And even on the double, you guys keep dropping points. That ain't going to be shit. United versus Liverpool.
Well, this ain't a game for us to do that, is it?
This is awesome because both of these teams. And one of them is falling well below par. The other one's had some shady results and a shit ton of injuries. So this fixture is perfect timing. Yeah. You've got Liverpool on the road. United needs as many handicaps as they can get. Let's be honest. Now, don't play Harry Maguire. If you do, you're as good as done. And even if you don't play Maguire, whoever you do play, you're probably done.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Liverpool lost Nunes to suspension. Firmino is hurt.
Questionable.
Jota's hurt.
Kanate out.
Sadio Mane moved on to bigger, better things.
Thiago out.
Get it, Bayern? Yeah. Champions League winners coming up. Just kidding. Too early to say that. But no, I think Liverpool is going to schmuck United. So this is also what makes it funny to me, is United won that little preseason game 4-0 against you guys, and they were all hooting and hollering. And I remember saying to you, like, all these United fans are freaking out now when it doesn't mean shit. So the first fixture that you guys get to play against them that actually has some, substance to it, actually has some real matter to it, it's going to be...
It matters. They shite. It's complete
and
shite.
if Liverpool drops points to Manchester United this season, I will have a lot of
this
questions.
half of this, you won't see me next podcast.
No, but you know what's funny about it too is
I won't be able to face you guys.
I think I had mentioned this to you earlier, is that this is the exact type of fixture United comes out and gets a result in to make all their fans freak out, whip their tits out, flash the city, scream
for another
roar,
4 weeks,
drink a bottle of champagne, and it gives the manager his job for another month.
Yeah.
He can go and lose to the shittiest teams in the league. It doesn't matter. They'll all turn a blind eye because Harry got unlucky with that pass back.
We're ahead of ourselves here. They still got to beat us.
Liverpool versus United. Liverpool will absolutely schmuck these guys.
Basically evens for betting wise.
Absolutely,
that's
disgusting.
A steal.
That's gross. Like, if I was the bookie who made this, like, you couldn't have done it with a straight face. No fucking way. No way. Anyway, guys, that wraps up match week 3 in terms of predictions. Lock for the weekend.
I'm actually going the first game, Tottenham against Wolves. Up and
Yeah,
early.
curse of the early game. Don't go it. I'm going to have to go and say my lock for the weekend. I'm playing it safe. Like, we are 0-2. Odds aren't meaning as much to me at this point. Let's get that record back and running. I think Manchester City at -275. You're not getting odds that good on these guys. I think they will schmuck Newcastle. I also think Liverpool at -167 is a phenomenal play. I'd pair the two of those. Liverpool need those points. Bad, bad, bad. Arsenal, I think, is pretty well safe to stick in with just about anybody as well.
I think Liverpool, City, Arsenal. That's a good play.
That would be a great play, and it would stack up very, very nice. So there are plenty of tasty treats this weekend, guys. I'll be locked in, probably placing some heavier wagers on the games that I do fancy closer to. So check us out on Instagram if you want to see all the plays that I have in store for the weekend. And we'll be sure to put them out for you. Anything that we posted is anything that we've played. So don't forget to check us out on Instagram. Big balls, bad calls. Like and subscribe. Until next time.
I'll give you light. Shoot out of line, I'ma sprint out of here like a 40 die. I'll pay a price if I stay out of fear, I'ma hit the